Alright, so we've had our introduction to Bayek, and when we first saw him, he was here in Siwa. So I'm going to go out and give you a kind of overview of the entire map. Um, Pretty much everything you see here that's in, the desert tan color is part of the map we can go to. And all that stuff along the outside that's in the sort of dark blue, um, we can't get to that. That's outside of the all of this down here. It's outside of the map area that we can go to. To be honest, there's not a whole heck of a lot down here in the desert area. We'll definitely at some point because you can have these weird little visions, hallucinations, whatever you want to call them. But for the most part, it's not that interesting. Right down here, we have Crocodipolis. I really didn't think that was a real place. I thought that was just kind of apparently it was a real place. They worshipped crocodiles. So we'll stop there at some point in one of our little adventures here. There's Memphis. We are, of Memphis, and I'm definitely going to go and check out. There's all these different gnomes, I believe, and we'll check some of those out at some point. But today we're heading to Alexandria. Alexandria. To start at Lighthouse of Rhodes, I believe it is. So we're going to start there. We're going to do a little quick fast travel. Here is Bayek. You'll notice that Bayek is now carrying non-period correct weaponry. That shield and this sword are most definitely not period correct. I just recently acquired those by completing a sort of mission where you rescue a guy from the future who has been trapped in a sort of stasis field. I don't know what you want to call it. And ultimately he leaves you with these two super weapons from the future. So, all right, here we are. We're in Alexandria. We're at the top of the Lighthouse of Rhodes. Let's have a brief overlook of everything. So ultimately, that's where we're going. That's Alexandria out there. And I'm going to... That tiny little hay bale saved my ass there. In real life, I think I would have died. We have a little statue here. Let's climb up and have a quick look at it. Some kind of angel sort of thing. Getting a good view on it. See, there's some wings there. I keep jumping into that same damn hay bale. So we really want to get down there, and a lot of from stuff. In this case, we could, what amounts to the stairs, and let's see. We'll go around here. Someplace around here are the stairs. There they are. This will allow us to run around, but it's really not that much fun to take the stairs down, so we're going the hard way, so to speak. Whoop, there we go. And we're gonna climb out here. Ah, look, there's a window we can go in. You wanna go in that window? We'll go in the window. Ah, if we can. Let's see. Here we go. So what do we got? We got some wagon wheels over here. A lot of wagon wheels, apparently. And a wagon. Inside. Another little room. Not much to see here. Probably not much to see there. There's a treasure chest, but we've already raided that. You can see that the lid is kind of slightly askew. That means we've already been there and taken that. Anyhow, hopefully we'll get to the bottom of this place pretty quickly. You know what? I think we can go out this window. We're going out the window if we can. Ah, there we go. Is there anything down there I can jump into? There is not. So we're gonna have to fall and die. Damn. Alright, so you get to see what happens when you desynchronize and or die. That's what happens. And you end up back in the Artemis. The Artemis is the computer program that you're actually in. But that's going too far into the game, and we don't care about all that. So you can see, there we are. We're now down just outside of the lighthouse. And we managed to sort of regenerate. Here's yet another of these little Egyptian mini sphinxes. And because I really don't feel like doing this on foot, we're gonna call Fang. There, Fang.
Whoa.
Some ruins over there. I happen to know they're not very interesting, but we'll go take a quick look at them. But a very quick look, because they really aren't that interesting.
Whoa.
They look Greek. And that's about all there is to this. Not a lot to look at. Like I said, not really all that interesting. There's actually something coming up over here in a moment that's a little more interesting. We are going to stop in and have a look at this little temple.
Whoa.
Oh, sorry about that. There's a guy there. So here we are at this little temple. We'll leave Fang over here with the water. He can get a drink if he feels like it. Pretty little fountain thingy going on there. Whoops, didn't mean to go in there. Got a little statue. Pretty much the same statue as usual. The I'm sure he said something of interest, but I don't speak Greek, so I have no idea what it was he said. Alright, so we should probably come in here and pay our tribute. There we go. To whoever that is. And I really don't know who that is. These guys are really giving their tribute to this goddess that's up here. But I'm done now, so I'm gonna have a look around. There's some offerings and stuff. I suppose we should try not to walk through them. And there's our little goddess. She's got some kind of tool there. I don't know what that is. And she's holding some kind of little thing there. And she's got a crown. Whoops. There we go. Don't know who it is. Maybe you do. If you do, let me know. Sorry guys, we're going to get out of here now because you all aren't very interesting. We're going to call Fang again because, again, I don't feel like walking. There you are. Ah, these are bad guys coming. we're gonna kill them. There's a whole bunch of them, but they should be pretty easy to kill.
Hey, what the?
You're dead.
Whoa.
I think I got them all. Yep, I got them all. Like I said, they should be pretty easy to kill. All right, so let's go back to the map and let's pick a place to go look at. And there's a little temple out here. I don't know how interesting that is, to be honest with you. Let's go to the palace. And we're going to put a marker there. And now you can see the marker. Help us to get there. Oh, there's some more bad guys. We're going to take them all out. And more importantly, we're going to take out the first one. And then we'll just work our way back. I think we got them all. Yep, we got them all. That was just me being a jerk because, you know, I can be. So here we are. We're going across this really awesome bridge. Got some statues. There's a trireme over there. Let's make that our first stop. I have a sneaking suspicion it's guarded, which we'll have to kill some guards. But that's alright. I can kill some guards.
You there?
Yep, there's a guard.
This place is heavily guarded.
And you heard him say this place is heavily guarded. There's a guard up there. I don't know.
Good. I keep my eyes open.
I'm gonna duck here and we're gonna go and hide. I just want to see sort of what I'm up against. And there's that guy again. There's the guard. Let's see if we can call him over here. Yep, we can. And we're gonna take him out.
Hey.
And we're gonna do a double assassination now.
Die!
And now I'm gonna throw the guard's weapon at that other guy. And we just did a double assassination. See? Nice and easy. Let's go look at that trireme. I don't know if you can see it, but down here there's a little alien face telling me that there's a mystery to solve. And the mystery, interestingly enough, is going to be a fellow assassin who got killed. So let's go have a look at that. Forget the trireme for the moment. We're going to go swim over to there. Oh, there's some our way. We're going to push it out of the way. All right. So here he is. He's floating in the river. It's a fellow assassin. In reality, this is actually somebody else in the game. And they're playing who knows where. Maybe they're in China. Maybe they're in Louisiana. We just don't know. With their name here in a moment. So they got killed while they were playing their game, much the same way I got killed when I fell off the tower. And now we're going to have to avenge their death, unlike me falling off the tower.
This is not
So,
normal.
you hear him saying that's not normal, and we're going to now avenge Mustang 49er. That's the name of the character who just died there. And so now we're on another trireme. There's a guy in one of those little boats there. And if you look, it says that the guy that we're trying to kill is about 133 meters away, and he's in that direction. So we're going to swim back over. I bet you anything he's going to be one of the people in that little fortress that we were just attacking a few minutes ago. These kind of things pop up throughout the game, and I like to do them because sometimes you actually get something really cool in a reward.
This area is off limits.
And you hear me saying this is because it's guarded by the bad guys. I think Romans. Yeah, those look like Romans. We're just gonna take this guy out. He's dead, just like that. Okay. so ultimately, we're trying to get over to wherever that is, and I'm going to just sort of duck down over here for a moment. Ah, that's the guy we're trying to kill. The one who's got the diamond over his head. And so we can just do it this way. Well, I missed him though, because he like got behind the pillar.
Hang on.
But they're really stupid, and they just keep coming out. And there he's dead. Now let's get this guy real quick. There we go. And now we'll just go over there and confirm the kill. See? Confirm kill. And now we've avenged the death of Mustang 49er. That's the person's name in the game. To be honest with you, I don't even remember what I put down as my name in the game. But whenever I die, it is at least within the realm of possibilities that I'm going to come out in someone else's game and be avenged by someone else. Anyhow, I just needed to... Oh, wait, let me go get this too here. Just because otherwise he's going to chase me around and shoot arrows at me, and it's going to be annoying. And, oh, I'm on fire. You can see here, I'm on fire. That's not good. We don't like being on fire. But I'll recover from it because I'm pretty tough. I'll call Fang back. And we're going to go on a little tour of Alexandria here.
Oh,
So here we go. I am following the path. And that's ultimately where we're trying to get to, is that palace up there. Oh, that guy's being a jerk. I'm gonna have to kill him. And there we go, he's dead. And he's dead. We gotta kill this guy too. There we go. Alright, now they're all dead. So, here's where we're heading. Up there to this palace. And palaces are kind of cool, I guess. In fact, we're gonna dismount. We'll leave Fang. He'll be able to take care of himself. There's a big old Egyptian statue looking thing. I can climb up that. We can have a closer look at it. Kind of cool. You can see there's all sorts of various offerings around. I don't know what's all that about, but you know, there are offerings and stuff. There's people walking around here. Oh, we definitely got some kind of decorations of some sort going on here. We've got a lion rug. Let's see what's in this room over here. Oh, some people reading scrolls. So they're there in the library reading some kind of scrolls or something. Let's go inside. What do we got? We've got a big god dude here. Probably Zeus or something. And we'll pay our quick respects. There you go. And now we're done. We're gonna climb up on top here. Whoops, wrong button. There's a little balcony we can have a look at here. Probably not a whole lot up here, but we'll look around and see. Let's we're having a little trouble navigating at the moment. It's not always easy. Sometimes you grab a hold of things you didn't mean to, like I just did there. Not a whole lot to see here, to be honest with you. So we're gonna get out and go someplace else. Whee. Oh, I kind of hurt myself on that fall, but no big deal. She just yawned. So that guy's doing some kind of gardening, I guess. You know, like the detail in this game is quite amazing in terms of like all those little things going on, like that, like the guy digging there. Here we obviously have like a kitchen, and you can hear people talking, and there's folks having lunch, and this guy here is cooking up something. Let's see if we can get a closer look at it and figure out what he's cooking. It looks like some kind of fish, maybe. Yeah, that's definitely some kind of fish. And again, there's some cabbages over there, and some carrots, and looks like some cucumbers, maybe some lemons. There's some fields down there, but you know what? Fields are kind of boring. We're not going to go to the fields. Oh, here's a very Greek-looking guy. Statue. So let's see what else we have to look at. Well, there's a wall, a fortress. That usually means that we're going to end up having to fight some guys, but that's alright. They'll be pretty easy to kill. This was part of the game that was pretty early on. Oh yeah, we're definitely here in like a little fortress area. Let's go take a look inside this house here. Here's a guy. He's taking a little nap there. We don't have to kill him. He's not a bad guy. Some people hanging out. Looks like they're making dinner over here. I think I accidentally stepped on that guy right there. He's wearing a Santa hat. So we're just kind of wandering around Alexandria. I think we're in the poor people's part of town right now. Whoops, sorry about that. Didn't mean to step on you, lady. Oh, there's some bad guys. We can assassinate them if you want. Let's go ahead and do that. And we're going to do a quick double assassination right here. There we go. That's the second guy out. Oh, this guy is going to have to die now. And there he goes. So we just killed him. Meanwhile, here's a armorer. I can buy stuff from him or sell stuff to him. No interest in that right now. Looks like we're getting a little glitchy in the game too. These chickens are probably messing us up. I can buy clothes from her if I wanted to, but again, I don't really have any interest in that. But they make... You can see Bayek is covered in blood from just having killed a bunch of people. He probably shouldn't go talk to women when he's covered in blood. That's just sort of, you know, not cool. Oops, sorry, lady. All these people keep getting in my way. So here we are, just sort of cruising around town. I think it's time to go find something more interesting than these little hovels and the poor people's part of town. Ah, you hear the music? Tell me something mildly interesting is probably around. Some people sleeping. Not sure what it is. Okay, so you can see right over there is where the town gets a little more interesting. I see a big bridge. Here's some kind of loading, unloading thing. Got some counterweights on it and stuff. That's pretty interesting. Oh, there's a bad guy. We're gonna kill him. There we go. Just for fun. Oh, there's a bad guy back here too. We'll have to get him because otherwise he'll chase us around. You're dead. Not sure what's going on in here. Just a little courtyard. Looks like some kids. Nothing of interest. As you see, the game is like remarkably detailed. There's all sorts of stuff going on all around you all the time. Here we go. We're now moving into like the wealthier people's part of town. You'll notice we've moved from Egyptians to these look like Greeks. Remember, we've got Greeks, Romans, and Egyptians running around here. For the most part, the Romans are your enemies, and the Greeks and the Egyptians. The Greeks aren't necessarily your friends, but they're not inherently the enemies. And the Egyptians are usually your friends. Here we've got two folks taking a little nap, or maybe they're sleeping. I think it's nighttime. Ooh, that looks like a temple of some sort. Let's go check that out. There's another one of those little Egyptian sphinxes. And we're going to go have a look at this temple here, see if we can get in. No doorway? Let's climb up to the top and see if there's a way in from the top. Oh, looks like there is. It also looks like there's nothing in here of interest. That's a shame. Sometimes they have cool stuff inside them. This one apparently doesn't. So we're gonna climb back out again. I hear some ominous music. That often means there's something of interest going on around us. I could probably hide in there if I felt like it, but I have no interest in that. What's going on out here? Some kind of dock. Another trireme. Can't seem to get into this building, whatever it is. Nope. So back up to the street level. I do have a tendency to sort of barge my way past people. It's not a very nice thing to do, but you know, he is an assassin and he's in a hurry and he's got things to do, and you know, he can't be bothered with being polite to all these people here. What do we got? We got some statues. That one's kind of cute. I don't know what he's talking about because I don't speak Greek. But he appears to be making some kind of announcement. Don't know what he's saying either. Bad hair though. Oh, got some scholars again doing some stuff with some scrolls. That sort of happens all over the place. And still trying to see if there's a way into this place. Does not appear so. Alright, well, we'll just keep moving along here. See what's up over here. Sorry to interrupt you there. Well, there's the palace again. These are the guys we killed a while back. Apparently nobody's come and cleaned them up yet. Feel slightly bad for them, but not that much. That's a bad guy. I could have killed him, but you know what? I don't have the time to deal with it right now. Right now I just want to look on... Ooh, here's something. I can read this. I don't know what it is. Let's see what it is. My friend Uduros is claiming all the work on the Nile in the book is his. Your life is in danger. He is charging you with plagiarism. Your friend Phanos. That probably had some point earlier in the game, and quite frankly I don't remember what it was. A lot of these are hints or clues towards a mystery that you were working on. What's at this table? Some little statues of some sort. You got a hippo and sort of one of those jackals and cat. So a lot of these little things that you can read were hints towards some mystery that you were trying to solve earlier in the game. Unfortunately, at this point, they're kind of pointless, and they don't have any meaning. And I've forgotten what it was that that was supposed to be about. A little market here. They're selling some fish, it looks like. Again, it must have really smelled so bad in these towns. I don't even know what I'm looking at here. Something weird, almost glitchy. Yeah, it's kind of floating unnaturally. I think it's supposed to be a saddle. Yeah, I think he's making a saddle. And sometimes the graphics don't do right, and they get a little bit messed up, and that one was definitely a little bit messed up. I feel like I hear music off in the distance. Yes, I do. Let's see if we can find the... Oh, and there he is. This is the guy who's playing. We'll stay and listen for a moment. We're also going to get rid of that little marker. There we go. Marker on. I was tired of that marker. That's pretty awful, actually, and I'm going to leave. So... I think it's time, and I'm hoping we can find it easily. I may have to go to the map real quick. But, we should check out the Great Library of Alexandria, because it wouldn't be a trip to Alexandria without checking out the Great Library. So let's go find it on the map. I think I can do that. I feel like it's... I feel like I have no idea where it is. I think this is it, or this is it. One of these two. I think it's this one. So let's go over there. And that's in this direction. There's another little temple. It's got lots of statues. We've got lots of little buildings and houses around here. A little market over there. There's a house you can go into, and you can hear the ominous music being triggered. That tells me that at some point in the game, something interesting was going on in this area. Don't know what it was, because that was a long time ago for me. But we're going to go check out the library. And sometimes that means we take a weird path. Ah, that looks like the library up there to me. Beautiful. Oh, there's some bad guys running around. So here we got a bunch of statues. We'll take it real slow so we can look at all the statues. Bad guys are coming, I can hear them. Oh, there's another one there. Pretty Greek-looking guy. He's got a discus. He's naked. That seems pretty Greek to me. There he is. More statues. And there is, in fact, the library in front of us. Let's take a good look at the whole place. Pretty building there. Lots of colors to the outside. And some statues out front and more statues up on the street there. But for now, we're going inside. Early in the game, you come to Alexandria for the first time. And you go into the library. And you do a big mission in here. You actually end up having to kill a guy in here. So, this is the Great Library. There, and as usual, we're going to pay our tributes. There we go. All right. Lots of statues. We got lots of little scrolls down here. A little statue. Sure, we'll see lots of people doing stuff and reading scrolls. There's a lady cleaning the floor. There's a guy sort of studying some stuff. I don't know what he's doing there. Anyhow, this is what it's all about in here. That's going upstairs. We don't want to go there yet, to be honest with you. We want to find the classes. They're around here someplace. I'm gonna run and go find them. They're not back here. Lots of scrolls in here. You can see there's tons of them in these little X-shaped shelves. Actually, pretty ingenious way of storing scrolls as opposed to books. But we want to go find the classes, so I can hear some music playing. Ah, here we go. So there's a guy giving a lecture right there. You can see this big thing in the background. We can go ahead and read that. We just have to, and we'll go around to the back so we don't disturb his class. There we go. So I can't read that person's name, but it's his geometry, and it looks like it's about the summer solstice. I suspect what we're looking at is actually real stuff that we actually have in a museum someplace in the real world. So here's another class going on over here. That guy's giving a class, and we're going to go and read what he's got. There we go. Euclides elements. Looks like some complex math stuff. And again, I'm willing to bet that we actually have like a scroll or something, like a little papyrus scroll that has these exact things written on it exactly like that. We can come over here. We're going to read whatever that is. It's a history of geometry. And I'll let you read that if you want there. Not really much, but they do mention Archimedes, and, you know, I know he was kind of a big shot in his day. Somewhere around here, I think through that door over there, is this really cool thing that we're going to go check out. And that's this thing here. There we go. I like this thing. So we can come over here and have a look at this. This is the Zodiac Kurakotoi. I don't know. Can't pronounce these things very well. Looks like it just determined the celestial bodies around Earth. And It had Earth as the center of the universe, of course, but that would have made it pretty inaccurate in the overall scheme of things, because Earth really isn't the center of much of anything. But there you go. And another class, and another thing to go look at. So we're going to come back to the back side of this, and we got another one to look at. This is Pythagoras. It's his proof. And again, I'm like really certain that this very image that you're seeing there is somewhere in our real world. And maybe that's supposed to be Pythagoras right there. I don't know. So this is the Great Library. We're going to go upstairs. There's not a whole lot going on upstairs, to be honest with you, but we'll do it just to be complete. Oops, sorry about that. And then we're going to call this one, I think, done. Well, take a quick look out here. There's a little courtyard. Not much going on out here. Some little wall reliefs and statues. But again, they're kind of the same ones we've been seeing over and over again. Unfortunately, they, in order to save space, save data, they have definitely done a lot of repeats. However, there's some artwork up here we're going to have a look at. This guy shows up, this god shows up a lot. I don't know which one he is, but he's got this little three-headed dog and a sort of spear thingy there. We got some cool artwork on the walls here. Yep. Some artwork there. And guy, I don't know what he's doing over there. He's playing with a pot. I'm just gonna do a quick little run around. I feel like we're having some glitchy problems with the game. There's sort of a jerking motion. It's not smooth right now. I suspect that's probably because I've been playing too long. There's that little god that we paid homage to earlier. We're going to use him to cross over to the other side. That's probably disrespectful. There's a guy doing some stuff there. And not much else for us to look at here. More guys doing stuff, and as usual, lots and lots of scrolls. So I think we've probably seen all there is to see here in the library. We'll go ahead and head on out again, and with that, I think we're going to call this one pretty much done. Again, if there's anything you want to see in the game, you want to take a longer look at, if you want to spend a little more time someplace, here's that little fountain again, just let me know, and we will go ahead and spend a little more time there. For now, we're going to end this by having a look back at where we started, the lighthouse at Rhodes, and or of Rhodes, and a few of these triremes in port. And that's it. We'll talk to you next time.